We're live.
Well, hello there. Here we are.
The Longhouse. That's right.
that's our temporary
banner.
Banner for the show. So I'm Penny Freeman. We have Travis Kolasinski.
All right. Whatever. She butchered it again, but it's all right.
Colonoscopy. All right.
Kolasinski. Look me up. Inked auto glass. That's right.
So anyway, we're you can see our guest here.
Yeah.
Hey,
Casper, how's it going, buddy?
How's it going?
What you got into music?
I don't know. What band are you in? The death metal?
Shit.
Oh wait, Ghost.
Yeah, this is him shaking his head. Yes.
Oh, all right. Well, anyways,
Yes.
so this is our guest today. I don't, since we don't know where he's at.
Right. Here we are. Who's it supposed to be?
It's supposed to be David Barcai, Grizzly from Oddity Paradox.
Bass player.
The bass player. So I am assuming he will be here. I have
Never
messaged
assume.
him.
You know what that means. Come on.
Me getting up here.
Yeah. So, I
was
don't know where
doing
he's driving
80.
from.
Did I say that out loud?
Oh,
On 35th Avenue?
You had plenty
I
of
was
time.
late. No, I
to
didn't.
get here.
I was shopping.
I went shopping too. I went to Hobby Lobby before I came here.
We were shopping for vanities. We were redoing the bathroom, so yeah.
Okay.
$700 later, here we are.
Yeah. So we're actually doing this in the lounge. So David, if you're
Yeah.
watching,
Come on in.
we're in the lounge
It's nice and quiet today.
because
Too windy
it's
outside.
too windy outside. Icky's here.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we'll interview Icky.
Right? Go grab him.
You know, tell him
Let's interview somebody from the band.
somebody's gonna be getting interviewed anyway. Maybe.
So anyway, who's out there? What's going on?
Yeah,
Just
I'm not
me
even
today? Where you at?
Let me.
So we'll start with the 28th, the Longhouse ride. We're going to be leaving here at the 44, 10 to 11. We're going to go out to the Casa Grande Domes. If you've never been out there, awesome place to take a little short cruise to. Google it. They kind of give you some pictures and stuff of the domes. You can see all the graffiti and all the. It's not just crap graffiti though. It's art. You know. It's kind of why I chose it. Kind of go along with what we're trying to do here. You know, music and so on. It's all art. So let's ride out. Here goes one. Here goes two.
Wow, there he is. Oh man.
Fashionably late, huh?
You know.
Am I really?
No. All right, here. That's the
There you go.
lavalier.
Let's
All right. Okay.
That's a spider
excuse
trap.
me.
That's the mic.
This is the lavalier.
Where do you want it?
Well, just clip it to you. It's just so that we can.
Can I put it on my nipple?
If you want,
Whatever.
I can put it on my nipple.
Whatever you want to do, man.
I like the way you think.
We're live. We're live already.
Are we?
Yeah.
Yep.
So here we are. David made it. Yay!
Hey, better late than never.
Yeah.
This is Jeff. This is Will, right? This is Penny.
Yep.
This is Shan. Oh,
Travis.
no, Travis?
Travis.
Where's Shan? Where's Shan?
Sean?
doesn't.
Sean?
Yeah, his name's Sean.
It's spelled Shan, though.
Yeah. He's a weirdo. Or should I say his parents? I don't know. Whatever it was.
Yeah.
Is he Scottish? Yeah.
Sean, man.
It's Shan, man!
He's probably watching right now. Or who knows, but hey. Oh, look. Jen's like, where the F is Dave? So, yeah, Sean's at home. He's working on his tiny home. So
It's tiny home.
He's building a
Yeah,
tiny
he's building
home.
a tiny home out of a container.
And so Travis has been filling in for him.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so it's the Travis
Right on,
Penny
brother.
show
He's a
right
slacker.
now.
Yeah, I said.
Yeah. Yeah, so we don't have the laptop, we don't have our normal transitions and
We're good.
intro
We're
or
good.
whatever, so-
Let's do this.
Let's
Let's do this. This is rock and
You
roll.
look cool, man.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm like,
You guys look pretty.
yeah, you're not in your usual stage,
No,
I don't
this
really,
is my dirtbag look.
your dirtbag. You
Yeah.
look
Well,
like,
you're doing it well. No.
Thank you.
yeah.
Thank you.
I'm like, this is cool, man.
Thank you.
All right, so what's new? What's going on with Oddity Paradox?
Oh, I'm so glad you asked.
Yeah.
Hi out there in Facebook land. We have we're actually gearing up pretty hard right now. We've been like, take it, just take it. And Icky and I call him LT, so just so you know.
Yeah.
I call him LT. Anyway, Icky and I have been working along with the rest of the guys on getting our show and music more in line with a headlining act, right? Because that's what we are, really, honestly. And we're going out to the bigger venues, hitting the bigger venues with our EPK and our recorded materials and letting them know, hey, we're ready. You know, once you guys start opening up.
Right. Yesterday.
Once you guys start opening up, we're going to be ready. And, you know, luckily we've gotten a couple, and am I able to promote?
Sure,
So
absolutely.
we've got a couple
what we're here
gigs
for.
coming up. We got April 9th here at the 44.
All right, I'll be there.
Yep. Oh, I'm sorry. Starlight. I
Oh,
apologize. But we have April 10th. We have April 10th at Marquee. We're going to be opening up with the Atomic Punks. That's going to be an amazing show. If you haven't seen, have you seen them?
I did see them last year.
They're
Or-
awesome. So we're going to be
Van
doing that
Halen
gig.
tribute, by the
Yes.
way, yes.
Yep. Van Halen, and they're amazing. If you haven't seen them, you should see them. Just simply because it's something you'll never get to see if you never got to see the original Van Halen. And then
It's the David Lee Roth version.
yeah, and it's awesome. It really
That
is.
was cool.
Yeah, and then we have the Iron Maiden's show on June 11th. So
Iron
at the
Maiden.
Marquee again. So
Iron
And Empire of Desires.
Iron Maiden.
Oh, the Iron Maiden.
Yes,
Oh, the girl.
the Metal
band.
Valkyries, the Shredders on all levels.
I would be interested in seeing them because this is like all girl band.
This is my third time playing with them and sharing a stage with them, and I'm just like I'm over the mountain on it. It's just awesome. I can't wait.
So you guys got tickets yet?
Oh yeah, we got it. Where'd you go?
Where'd you go?
Yeah, we got tickets. We got tickets. Yeah, absolutely, we got tickets. Yeah. Anyway,
Where are they from? Arizona? Are they a local?
no. They're from I want to say Orange County. Somewhere around there. Yeah, they're from California. Yeah.
They play here quite a bit.
Yeah,
I
they
know.
do.
Maybe we need to get
Actually,
them.
they're pretty worldwide.
So they probably wouldn't play the 44. Maybe when we get the stage bigger.
There's one way to find
That's
out.
one of the.
This is my ginseng tea that I drink
We've heard that before.
to keep myself youthful.
Well,
Yeah, it's working.
I was going to say you better drink a bigger glass.
I know. It's just you know, I don't want to overdo it. So
You don't want to go backwards.
yeah, exactly.
It's hard enough just to keep this up.
But yeah, so we got those gigs coming up, and that's actually for us because we're taking our show to the next level, and it's the Join the Ride Tour 2021, which is, if you don't know, it's a show in itself. Okay.
I'll attest to that. I did see it just last week. I think it was.
Yeah.
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 Freaking awesome.
Did you like
yeah.
it?
Yeah, you guys are. I've always enjoyed watching you guys. So, in fact, we were just talking about you guys last night on our show.
Yeah.
Yeah, about how
Progressive you
how you guys progressed because a year ago or however long it's been since I met Icky and seen Oddity Paradox, how much they've grown.
Yeah.
And how much it's changed.
Yeah.
And then, you know, of course, with you in the band, the whole dynamics have changed.
You think so?
Absolutely.
Okay.
You know, so it's freaking awesome.
Because what I think, and this is what I think, right? A band is like a marriage, right? It only works if everybody wants it to work, right? And luckily for me, I've been in this band before with the rhythm guitarist Scott Grimes, otherwise known as the Maestro.
Oh, he's got a nickname now?
Yes, he's always had a nickname.
I thought we were
we
trying
don't-
to figure one
we-
out.
Yeah, he's the Maestro. So we were in a band back when we were 20 years old, and that was good times because we were stage horse. We played so many times. No, I'm just saying. We were the band back then because it was the 80s, right?
Right?
We were the band that opened up for Surgical Steel all the time.
Wow. What was your band?
It was called Rude.
Rude.
R.U.D. So we just played everywhere. That there's no longer, 2 dozen, 3 dozen band or bars that no longer exist anymore because of that. But it's great being in a band with him again. And then I'm in a band now with guys that I respect even more so because you have Horace Magnum Miller, the fourth, who's just really just I don't even know what to call him other than a Terminator on the guitar.
Guitar guy.
Right? And then you have Icky Stain, who's just a god who comes in like, I'm going to make these songs and you're going to love them. And we're like, oh my God, they are great songs. And
love them.
and he's like, I'm going to make them better. I'm going to change them for you. Here. And I'm like, can I put this bass? He's like, do it, whatever you want.
And
So
I'm gonna get in your face
yes.
when I sing
Yes,
them.
and,
but you know what's freaking awesome is this other side of Icky that's coming out, which we don't really get to see on stage, is when he does his solo things at home or whatever that he puts out on Facebook.
His
Like,
side projects.
Yes.
Yes.
Hallelujah.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
you haven't heard him sing that song, oh my God, I love it. I know, like he's.
Now I can tell you this, and this is because we're not like that, but he would send me stuff before I was in the band, and he just ping me and say, hey, what do you think? And I'm like, Jesus Christ, this is good stuff.
Yep.
It really is. If you hear it, and
awesome.
you're a musician, you're like, he's like the kind of guy that wants my opinion because I don't pull back. Yeah, and I'm like, dude, this rocks. And I'm like, dude, is this recorded? Yeah, this is recorded. And I'm like, are you guys gonna play this? Well, we're not sure yet. I'm like, okay, well, you goddamn well better start playing it. But no, his stuff is great, and it's it's obviously a collaboration with the rest of the guys, but the driving force behind Oddity Paradox, isn't just Icky Stain, but it's also Magnum. It's the Maestro.
They all got a nickname.
Yeah, and I got I got a little bit of input. I'm like, oh yeah, I can do this bass line. This is my bass line. But no, when it comes to, and I have no ego about this. When it comes to the genius of the actual songs, it comes down to three guys. And that's Icky, Scott, and Horace, otherwise known as Magnum, the fourth, because that sounds like really big, bigger than big. But
We don't really want to know.
I haven't had any other than bass lines. I haven't had any real input into the constructions of songs yet. So, from a composure and overall structure of the songs were already there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm just coming in.
Put your own touch.
Yeah, I just put my own touch in. I'm like, I'll do a fill in here, and I'm gonna do over this, and
And I'm gonna come out like this.
Yeah, that's just me being a stage whore. But
Like I said, nothing's changed.
but from the overall perspective of just being in Oddity Paradox, it is so much fun for me, just because I really like being in the band with the guys. And that's what's important, is that it's a brotherhood, and it doesn't just feel like a brotherhood. It is. And I can tell them how I feel, and they won't, like, oh my God, I'm gonna punch you. And I'm like, no, I just wanted to tell you how I feel, and they tell me how they feel, and we get it out. Yeah, exactly.
brotherhood.
Exactly.
We're all about the feelings.
Exactly.
And if you do get punched, then hey,
Right.
shit happens.
Yeah, and it's like, okay, we're brothers afterwards. Good, cool. All right, let's go. But no, we, like last night, for example, we rehearsed for our gigs coming up, and I don't know how many times we did the set, but it was like, I want to say 4, and we're like, after the 4th one, like, we're done. We were done. But
So any questions from the audience? Because I see, look, man, you got fans out there that are watching. No one's really asked any questions, just some comments. Matt, is he out there? No?
Yeah, a lot of people saying that you're sexy and that he's sexy.
No, his wife says he's slow and sexy.
And then someone says you need to play upside down bass.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Cameron,
no.
upside down bass.
yeah, no, that's cool.
You need
No.
more bum bum dings.
Much love to CWZ. I love that kid.
CWZ,
Yeah,
like that.
he's a good kid.
Yeah.
Oddity Paradox has kind of taken First Draw, which is a fucking phenomenal band. You heard it here, because when they're fucking famous, you're gonna fucking say. Anyway, they're a great bunch of guys, and we overall just took them under our wing and just said, hey, we're kind of mentoring and giving them guidance and stuff, but overall it's just they have their shit together. It's so awesome. It's really cool to see these 18, 19, 20 something year olds just fucking pulling out the 80s rock and just killing it, and I'm just like, Icky and I went down to Tucson for their very first show ever, and I'm like,
Wow.
Yeah.
they're gods.
Well, I know you had already had them booked on a show prior to that because it was supposed to be their, their debut, so it kind of got taken away from that. But, so what I'm wondering is, how did you find them?
Well, I don't know. I think they just bubbled up. They might have bubbled up, but honestly, I don't know. You'd have to ask Icky that, or LT.
Their mother was watching our live stream.
Oh, there you go. Their mother, Lisa Herms, is watching the live stream. She's like, my baby can play drums. He can be in your band.
My son's really good. His band.
He can be in your band.
Get them on.
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. He's got his own band. That's not how she really talks. But in my head, that's what I hear.
Yeah.
So
I see an ass whooping coming after me.
that's all right. That's all right. We've went a couple rounds before, so it's not the first time.
You need to do that when you say knock them off.
Yeah. I've thrown her on top of a car before. She's felt that. I've WWE'd her ass. So anyway,
It was planned, don't worry about it.
it was all staged.
That's right.
The first draw guys are awesome. First off, but I love them because they have that energy and that spirit and the overall just that rock attitude that we all had when we were that age. Yeah, that age as well, right, Travis? Right? Yeah.
I have to say,
couple
there's so
years ago.
many great musicians out there that are the younger generation, under 30, that are coming forward now and getting some spotlight out here. I mean, just in the last few weeks, I've seen some newer bands come out. I think most of them have been playing probably on the east side, but damn, we need them over here because they're freaking amazing.
Like friends of Tucson.
Yeah. But you know what? Oddity Paradox is here to stay. We're not going anywhere.
Well, hell,
We're not going anywhere. Actually, we're going to get better.
right on.
We're going to get better. We're going to start recording more. We have that plan. All right. Our stage show is just going to increase. It's already up 100% from what it was 6 months ago. And you can see that simply by our EPK, right? So if you look at the overall band as a whole from a holistic perspective, yeah, it's grown, right? But were you?
I'm laughing at Cameron. He's like, first draw is gonna be at 44 on March 27th.
Is he whoring out? Is he whoring out his show?
He's like totally tooting his horn out there right now.
Cam's already whoring out his show.
I told Cam this morning I'm going to give him a different name because that's way too long to be saying.
Right, I know. Who? Cameron
Start calling
Williams
him Cam Z
Gillespie.
or something.
So, and then he says, Evan came up to Icky during a show. Oh, I guess it was his mom, LOL. See, anyways, Oddity Paradox is setting the bar for future local bands, so step up your game, folks.
I have to.
Yeah.
I have to give a shout out to Brandon Gady. I don't know who you are, brother, but you seriously rock for.
A drummer.
Yeah, he's a drummer from a local band. Yeah. And he just posted Oddity Paradox is setting the bar. They thank awesome job getting those 2 gigs, and I'm like, dude, back alley. That's me being funny, trying to be anyway. But no, seriously, thank you, Brandon. You rock, brother. Much aloha to you. Much aloha.
A lot of great drummers out there too. So actually, we just have a freaking amazing slew of musicians in Arizona. Period. I think all of our bands here should be signed. that's just my opinion. I think
I
they'll say
wish
that-
I wish you could get a sign. Why with that kind of mindset?
I know.
Get a
well,
sign.
you know what?
Just go for it.
Well, this is the thing. You know,
New
we
manager
had
over here.
Johnny Tsunami on yesterday. And
Johnny Tsunami!
So we were talking about stuff. I don't know. He started asking us questions, but anyway,
Flipping the script.
basically what I said,
Flipping the
you know, I don't even really listen to national music anymore on the radio.
No.
I said all I listen to is the local music. You know, I listen to the local bands because to me they're fucking awesome, and I enjoy listening to our local music more than I do. I couldn't even tell you what's
Who's playing
playing
on
out
the radio?
there anymore because it's just obsolete to me because our bands roll.
On my YouTube channel, I have local music. That's my playlist,
Nice.
Yeah.
and it.
Apple Music. Every time I see somebody I like, I'm like, boom. That's what I listen to. Shuffle.
Shuffle.
So shuffle.
10 isn't loud enough.
Yeah. So yeah, we got some great bands. So if you haven't seen them, you need to get out there more. I'm
So do we
telling you.
have questions, or is
No, everyone's just kinda-
there is there a format we're following, or we're just being?
The format we follow is no format.
There is,
Oh,
you know, there's no, look, I have no paper, I have nothing. This is just all off the cuff. It's
Yeah.
like,
All right.
whatever, there's no
yeah.
rules, no script, nothing. Whatever we talk about, we talk about. There's no shit. It always
Right,
goes
right.
that route, you know, if it doesn't go
I was asked
south,
yesterday to show
now
my
he's,
tattoos, I didn't.
well, are you gonna take your shirt off too? Yeah, are you covered?
I got a few.
I don't.
I got a few.
I'm an ink
There's
slut.
nothing to see here,
I'm an
folks.
ink slut.
I need some more. I need
I'm
to
an ink
finish my arm
slut.
over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do want to get
My whole
some
back's
more.
covered too, so I don't, yeah.
I'm happy guys.
It's covered in shininess right now.
It is. It is.
Yeah. Yeah.
New? Oh.
I'm a prom queen.
Dave, what was the first bass you ever bought with your own money?
Oh wow, great question. Thank you for that. Who was that? Cameron. It was a Yamaha BB300. It was at DJ's Sound and Music, and it was just. And I nicknamed her Das Pig because she weighed 13 pounds,
Yeah, that's heavy.
and I had her for God knows how long. She went through several iterations. She had the skulls all over her. Then she had the polka dots because I was into the whole, Randy Rhodes.
yeah.
I was into the whole Quiet Riot, Randy Rhodes, Poison Mode, 1984, 85. And then I took her out to the desert in the early 90s, and I shot her full of holes. And then a couple years later, I came out there again, and she's in the arroyo. She's all half covered in sand with the holes in her, and I'm like, "What's up?
Taking her home.
What's up, baby? You could have had it all, baby. You could anyway."
You were too heavy.
She was great bass, and if you look at my Facebook photo albums from those back in those days, you see that big ass bass that I had from Yamaha, and it was simply because of Rudy Sarzo, right? Because Rudy Sarzo had a Yamaha at one time, and I was like, I could be like Rudy, and I got that bass, and I think I loved about it is you could beat the hell out of it. You're literally, I would, because I still do. I beat the hell out of my basses, and I would just, and there's marks on the bass where I just beat it.
Dented it.
Yeah, dented it, and I just like beat it, and she would just hold. And she was like, "That's all you got?" And I'm like, "Okay, boom." And I'm like, so, but I bought because we're musicians, right? And we're being we're being supplemented by strippers. So my second bass was a Fender Jazz, right? And it was bought in '91, and then Das Pig took a second seat, and she's like, and I'm like, "Oh, I'm sorry, but the Fender Jazz kills, and you're old, and you weigh a lot." But I still have that Fender Jazz, by the way.
Not full of holes.
No, she's actually retired now.
So let's see what else we have.
Right here is what is your goal with OP?
Yeah.
Oh, seriously, that's a great question. Just to do as best as we can in the time we have. I am lucky to be in a band with guys that have a vision, and it's not just one guy. You know what I mean? They all have that same vision. So I'm lucky to be in that band where they had that vision before I got into the band, and they're like, "This is what we have in mind." I'm like, "Oh, that's awesome. I also have this in mind." And they're like, "Great, let's do that." And I'm like, "Cool." So where I see us going is, to the next level, which is where we're headed right now, right? We're headed to the national level. And I'm not going to quote LT right now, or otherwise known as Icky Stain, but he has a personal goal of his, but my goal is to actually get us to a level of a Southwest tour that we can say, yeah, this was the Join the Ride 2021 tour, and now we're done, and now we're going to do the 2022 tour or whatever we're going to do. But overall, the goal for me with Oddity Paradox is just continue the awesome music that they're doing now, because they have a great legacy of music, great catalog, and it's developing, right? It's transforming, it's becoming different, and I like the way it's going. I like the direction it's going, and overall, to me, it's brilliant. And I say that with, if you know me, I don't bullshit you, right? If you know me, I don't bullshit you. So if I tell you something, it's the truth. So if I say it sucks, it really does suck. And if I say, no, this is good, this is really good. So if I say that's what I mean. So yeah.
Yeah. So
So you mentioned bigger venues. Who have you guys talked to?
Right now we're
If you can.
yeah, no, we're of course we're with the what is in my drink?
What is it?
I don't know. There's some sort of floaty in it.
let me see.
I don't know. What is that? Is that a worm?
It's a lemon.
Oh, okay. See, oh, thank God.
A lemon seed.
But
It's the tears of your enemies.
I don't know. No, it's a piece of corn.
anyway,
A corn.
what was the question?
What venues have you talked to?
Oh no. So we're in talks with multiple venues, obviously in California, in Las Vegas, New Mexico, a couple
So
in
Southwest
Texas.
period.
Yeah. We're trying to do the Southwest. We're as things are opening up, right? We're trying to accommodate those as well. We have an EPK, right? We have merch. We have our own social media presence.
Get it?
You know what that is, right? So
Does Oddity have any albums, and where can they find them?
we don't have albums. You know why we don't have albums? Because that is pretty much old school. The new school is streaming. So the new school is, if you want our music, just go get it from Spotify, Amazon Prime, iTunes.
And then burn it to a CD yourself.
Exactly. So we don't have any illusions about that, right? If you guys want an actual CD, if you want a hard physical CD, you need to let us know. You need to say in these comments right here, we want, and I want to see 100 of them, not 2 or 3. I want to see 100 of them that say, we want a physical copy, and we will be more than happy.
100 times?
Yeah, 100
Because
times.
I like physical copies.
Thank you.
I like looking at
Thank
stuff.
you.
know?
No,
I
I'm with you.
downloaded
I'm
it,
with you.
you
But
know?
I know the market, right? So the market is
It
that
is.
it is streaming.
Yeah, it is
Right?
digital
We're not.
now.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
So we're not.
sign the streaming copy.
But you can't. No. But you can sign the streaming. This is the code copy. Anyway, so to Travis's point, he likes that physical
like
copy. I do too, because I like to put it up on my wall. Right? I like to look at it. I like to go, damn, that's cool. I remember that. But these kids nowadays, and when I say kids, I mean us, right? They want the streaming. I know. I have everything. Yeah, I have everything on streaming too. So
Pretty much when iPods came out, whatever, is that what
no, it was
it's
Napster.
I use an
It was
iPod.
Napster.
Oh.
Napster killed it. Napster killed everything.
Well, yeah, but
I was
then
in
they
college
could
when Napster
download
hit.
it.
I was in the college when Napster hit, and I was at the T1. And I was downloading why are you still in the lab? I'm like, I'm downloading.
And then they were stealing from what, LimeWire or something?
No,
that was
LimeWire.
later.
LimeWire was later, and it was full of malware. Yeah,
And before LimeWire was FrostWire and ShareBear.
Well, I never really got into all that stuff anyway.
Do you want to do the seed with me?
No.
All right, I'll do it alone.
All right.
All right,
Let's
whatever.
It's all you.
Let's see if you poop lemons later.
I don't want to see.
Can you zoom
inform
in
us
on my
if you
face
want,
when I
but-
say that? Zoom in on my face.
Can't see your eyes.
I know.
If I had the laptop, I would have.
Uh-oh, here comes another one.
Oh, somebody's trying to get me drunk.
Oh, boy.
Thank you.
So, let's see if there's a lemon.
Refresher.
Why would there be a lemon
Damn
seed
it.
in there anyway?
Oh, there is.
Is there?
Yeah.
Holy shit! What is wrong with these people?
I can't.
Am I seeing things?
There's
don't know.
another lemon seed in it.
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe
Is
there's
there?
not.
What is that?
It's only-
Oh, it's your
This is ginseng tea with a little bit of cumin powder and I'm sorry.
Turmeric.
Turmeric, thank you. Thank you. God bless you for that. This is turmeric. And it helps with the inflammation because, I got bad knees.
From all that stage horn, huh?
No.
It's not really as neat.
No, it's not the same.
Penny. Penny, keep this PG.
You know what?
Please.
It's just a family show.
Please.
You know what?
Fuck it.
It always goes south, no matter what. It's like it's so easy.
This is a family show. Out come the strippers.
Yeah, right. I'm a lime wire. All right, I'm a kid and I listen to albums in full top to the bottom.
Yep.
All right, Cameron. All right, so do you guys have any questions for this guy up here?
Turmeric.
We have an audience today. We actually have a live audience.
Yes, sir.
How do I get a copy of a song from my gramophone?
Gramophone. I don't even know what that is.
That's the old school, like.
Is that
Yeah.
I don't even know. I don't know, dude. I guess we gotta go in
There's got to be somebody around the
that old timey thing. We gotta go in that old timey machine and just crank it out.
Apparently I raised a heckler.
Let your daughter's database.
What?
Question for the audience was, would you let your daughters date a bassist?
Hell no. Do I look like do I look like I would let them date a bassist?
How about a drummer?
No. No.
Any
No.
musician?
No.
Why?
God no.
Why? Just
Have you
curious.
met them?
Doctors, lawyers, maybe.
Coming from
Dirtbags? Never. No, I'm just kidding. My girls are too smart for me anyway. They have me in them.
I saw the pictures. I saw the pictures recently. They're really nice.
They're smart.
They're pretty.
They're
You got
smart.
pretty girls.
They're smart
They
girls.
must take after their mom, huh?
Yeah, they do. Thank God for that, right? So they take after their mother in that aspect. And so anyway, no, my girls are off topic. So let's move on.
I didn't bring it up. Oh, audience.
Daviana, Deilani, I love you. You know I do.
All right, so let's see. Dang, there goes my
Susan
chance.
says, you guys gonna look for Vegas?
Cameron.
Help.
Cameron.
What do you say?
There goes my chance.
No, Cameron, you still have a chance, bro.
Aw.
Cameron, you're good. You're good, bro.
And you're a bass player. And
You're a bass player, and you got a Rickenbacker, all right? So I know you're good. You have good intentions.
Cameron's a nice boy.
I'm stepping on shit. Hold on.
I think,
That's the
yeah,
card.
That's my, that's, hold on. Well, that's my vagina. Hold on. All right, go ahead. What do we got?
All right.
Oh, where did we go? Oh, Cameron says I got Grizzly's blessing, but all right. Yes, yes.
And it's in writing now. so-
Right? Vegas. You guys looking to go to Vegas?
No, yeah, absolutely. Counts in Vegas. We have counts we're looking at. A couple other places, Hard Rock, of course. They shut down the blues place, but whatever. But yeah, Vegas is a great town to play simply because it's one of those towns that are transitional. You know what I mean by that? Do you know what I mean by that?
Times,
Yeah, they go with the times.
Yeah.
So I played Vegas back in the day, and I don't even remember it. Like, that was my very first show ever. Was in front of 500 plus people for a high school graduation type reunion, and they built the stage out in the middle of the whatever. I was 18. I don't even remember. And I was just like, I'm gonna kick ass. I'm gonna be this rock star. And I was like standing there the whole night looking at my fretboard, terrified to look out and see all this sea of people because I want to see about 500 people. The count was about 4 something. I don't know, 500, whatever. And I'm like, I'm not gonna look up. And it was just a cover band. I was in the cover band, and I was just terrified because there was all these people in front of me, and it was my first show. And I was just like, oh! No, it was beyond stage fright. It was like, this is the worst thing that's ever happened to me. And I've been shot, I've been stabbed, I've been hit by a car at this point. And at this point, I was like, you know what? This is maybe more than I thought. But redemption was the millionaire who threw that thing out in the middle of the desert and built the stage out in the middle of the desert and had all the stuff that came out, the generators, everything, the food, everything, catered it out. He had in Henderson, which is right outside of Vegas, thank you, he had his mansion, and he had us play on his open loft type thing down into his open living room. And it was like, he was like, I want you guys to play my house party tomorrow night. I'm like, oh, I get a redemption.
So did you redeem yourself?
I did redeem myself. I was like on top of the amp and shit. I was like up in here. I was doing all, and I never looked back. I never looked back. I never did anything other than what I was supposed to do, which was be a stage whore.
So we got a new nickname for you now.
No, that's always
That's
been
the
my
only
name.
name.
Do you have any questions for him? Everybody's looking back.
You guys are obviously not prepared for me.
Yeah.
Who's your
We're never
favorite band
prepared.
and why?
Who's my favorite band?
Yeah.
That's normal. Yeah.
Wow.
No, we try to get.
Can you
our-
be more
our audience
can you be more
participation.
specific? I have so many favorite bands. I love all genres of
I was
music.
about to
All
say,
right.
give us a genre and yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
If-
Who's your favorite national signed band?
oh, it's so tough. It really is. Damn. I can't. If I had to pick a band that if you looked at my playlist right now, it would be Racer X. And that's from the 1980s, 1990s, and early 2000s with Jeff Martin, right? Paul Gilbert, the original Bruce Boulez, Scott Travis, John Alvaretti, those guys. But if you looked at, a different playlist, it might be Avenged Sevenfold, right? It might be Hell Yeah. It might be it might be Pantera, right? Because it just depends, right? But I love all types of music. Like on my way here, I'm listening to Ministry, right? I love Ministry. I love Revolting Cocks. I love Yeah, it's really a band. I'm very much into industrial music.
Which era of Ministry? The old school one where they were synth pop?
No, not the synth pop. No, the '89 version on. So yeah, the mind is a terrible thing to taste on. So the best concert I ever went to was, in my opinion, the best concert I ever went to was KMFDM and ministry at the Americana Hotel here in Phoenix. It was 1989. I was what? I don't know, teenager. And my best friend at the time, named Carl Klauser, took me to the concert. He knew Al Jurgensen from Chicago. He took me backstage. He was like, here's Al, and here's the guys. And I'm like, I don't know anybody, but this is awesome. And all I saw was this amazing stage show with guys on a fucking big ass, it was a windmill, right? And they were just on the thing for a whole song, like, Burning Inside. It was like, and I'm like, 6 guitarists on stage, right? And you got 2 drummers playing, 2 different alternate beats. And you got braziers of fire going on. And on top of that, you got the entire stage, which I played 2 months before in my other band called Mona Lisa. You got the entire stage covered in chain link fence. And I'm like, this is fucking awesome. These guys, oh my God. And Carl's like, you want to meet him? I'm like, yeah. He's like, I know him. They're from Chicago. I'm from Chicago. I'm like, cool. So,
Right on.
yeah, I'm like this fucking nerdy ass kid who's meeting these gods of industrial music. And I have this memory of when we went to LA to the Palladium to see Skinny Puppy play. And it was back in the early 90s. And we're walking down Venice Beach. There's 5 of us. We're not in a band. We're just friends. And we're all in black leather, all in black. And we're walking down the beach in the sand in this, right? And we're like, and people are looking at us like, what the fuck is this?
Beach, so.
And we're like just walking, just like slow motion explosions behind us and shit. But yeah, no, that was awesome for me because industrial music to me is like this unrefined, like anarchic type. Anti-authoritarian music, and it's against the system, right? But in the same time, it's fucking really good, and that's what I like. I like that stuff, and I like a lot of I like different music. I'm not stuck to one genre.
So what about what about the local bands? Do you have a favorite?
Great question. Yeah, I do have favorites other than myself. I do have favorites, yeah.
First Draw.
Oh yeah, absolutely, First Draw. Those kids, are you kidding me? First Draw. The first time I saw them play was in Tucson at their very first gig. I looked over at LT and I said, we got to up our game. These kids brought it. But no, First Draw is an amazing band. They really are. And I have nothing but utmost respect for them. And I hope they can get past all the hurdles that most bands struggle with. Yeah, right. You know what I'm talking about, Travis?
Yeah.
So
Personnel, whatever else it is,
So those things are hard, and I hope they get through that. And but I really do love a couple bands. It's just me, right? I like this type of music. So. Fatal Malady.
Yes.
I love them. I can't get enough of Clifton. I can't get enough of Clifton. Clifton just.
Hard as we tried, they're still Penny's favorite.
Clifton just.
But you guys are up there too.
Clifton does it for me. He does it for me. So does Dustin.
I mean, they were my
Brent.
I love Fatal Malady.
I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan. They know it. I'm standing up there going, ah, like a fucking little schoolgirl. Ah! So yeah, I'm all about them. And then Element A440 with Halo and Cat and all the guys. I love that band. Love that band. There's nothing.
Second day in a row they've come up now.
Uh-oh.
What's that?
The
You're
second
gonna
day in a
dump
row
the
they've
ice,
come
huh?
up now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan.
Just go.
Prepare. Oh, it's not that loud. Yeah,
But Halo is amazing. He's a god. He's a god. He let me actually fuck with his mic stand. Have you seen his mic stand? It looks like something out of a horror movie. It looked like something, because he made it, right? He's a manufacturer. He made that. He welded it together. Yeah, his name's Halo.
Oh.
He's the singer. He made it. It's beautiful. It looks like something out of an Aliens type slasher movie, and it's just like it looks like it's just made for pain, and it's just like he let me touch it, and I'm like, and then Cat's my crush. I don't care who knows.
All right. What band was this again?
This is
Element
A440.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like,
I mistook the guy as Ed spilled dope the first time I met him.
Right on.
And he's like, I get that a lot.
Yeah.
first draw. Really
So
good.
Cameron wants to know if you listen to any Japanese bands. Baby metal. No.
Yeah. I used to. Not anymore, though. Not anymore.
That's it. Come on, people, interact. This is what this show's about.
I don't even know what that
Good interaction. 6:45.
is. Yeah, 15 minutes.
Yeah. So you guys have any questions? I'm sure you're just dying.
Do you
to know
ride?
something that you
I
don't
used to.
already
Ah,
know.
son of a bitch.
212. I had to sell it for the divorce.
That was a long time ago.
You got to do what you got to do, man.
What's
You know what I'm
the
saying?
base that you are aspiring to, Dave?
Say that again.
What's the next base that you're aspiring to?
Oh.
You just got a new one, but you don't want to beat that one up.
No, I don't.
Oh, you got a new bass. Huh?
Yeah. So my aspiring bass is a Jackson Dave Ellefson.
5-string.
Yeah.
My brother-in-law's got one.
Boom!
That got played on stage, signed by Dave.
Now I know Melody Meyer.
Yeah. Melody's the one who hooked us up with the tickets.
I know Melody. So
And we all know Fender's here in town, so there's no reason that they're not sponsoring you.
So my point is that if I buy that bass, Melody, would you have Dave sign it for me? Would you? I met Megadeth back when I was Jesus Christ, I was 16 or 17 years old, and I had the Rest in Peace album in my hand, and Dave was so fucked up. The scene was so fucked up. It was backstage, and he was like, I don't even know how. I'm like, this is nothing. He was like totally trash. I'm like, and I wrote on my album with a little sticky, I wrote, sign my shit, right? And he's like, okay. No, and everybody signed it. I wish to God I kept it, but I didn't. But no, I know Dave Ellefson lives here in the Valley and stuff, but his bass is where I aspire to get. Yeah, that's my level.
You don't hang out with Dave?
No, we're not bros.
Come on now.
Come on, Dave. I want to get Dave Ellison on
Do,
the
do, 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 do.
show. Watch me do it.
When he did his bass story, it was a tiny little club over off of 7th Street. That was one of the best things. Actually, Fatal Malady
Huh?
played. Dave played.
those guys.
Fatal Malady played all the music
I love
with
those
Dave.
guys. I love them.
So it was actually pretty fucking awesome.
Oh,
And then I saw him up at Joe's Grotto.
Yeah. Because I did that, whatever it was. I have the shirt. Yeah.
Yeah, I got the same shirt. Yeah.
That was a good show.
Yeah.
We're all family. We're all family.
Go to the same
Yeah.
shows you don't even know. Yeah, that was a whole lot of fun.
Yeah, and we had Eric, AK from
Yeah.
Flotsam and Jetsam on the
I
show.
saw Eric, and I was like, damn, I got to follow that, and I got to follow Tommy Gibbons. And
I only
I
aspire-
got to follow Dylan Kidner. I got to follow these guys.
Cameron was also on here too.
Yeah, I know Cameron.
Well,
Cameron was on.
Cameron was on it. We got to get Cameron back because he was on it when we did it the
The
old way.
original format.
Yeah, the old cell format,
Yeah,
and I'm
so-
like, I got to
yeah.
follow these bona fides, right? I got to follow the bona fides. So I'm like, all right.
Yeah, I only aim high. So, that's why you're on the show, man.
Right on.
Because I want, not really. I mean, I don't want anybody else to feel bad. That's why I have to say it that way. But, the thing of it is,
Right.
I love everybody here in the local music scene. So, I'm trying to get as many people as I can on this show. But I do want to try and get some of the
National.
well-known
You know what
that are here. Because we do have a lot of people here. Brett Michaels, Dave Ellefson,
Michael
Rob
Halford.
Halford,
Fuck
Al
yeah.
Cooper.
I got stories about Rob.
Well then, we got
Everybody's
time.
got stories about Rob.
I got plenty of stories about Rob.
But I mean, it's like, so, yeah, I mean, I would love to get them, or Mark Gus Scott, he's here.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
So, I mean,
Yes.
there's like, we have so many.
Michael Graves from the Misfits.
Yeah.
He lives in
So
Chandler.
many.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yes, I want to aim high.
And you know why they live here?
Because it's fucking awesome.
Because
Come
we have
on,
the
where else
best-
can you
Because you
ride your
can't shovel
motorcycle 9
sunshine.
months of
Because
the
you
year?
can't shovel sunshine. That's right. So, there was a question out there. What was it?
Was there?
Don't
Yeah.
kiss and tell, Dave.
No, there wasn't?
Get Ellison on the Longhouse. Yeah, that's my goal, man. I'm getting Greg
Oh, that's
Chasen.
fucked up.
Greg Chasen's going to be on the show next week.
Oh, Greg.
Kings
Greg.
of Dust.
My
Kings
my
of Dust is
man.
going to be on here Friday.
my man.
Yes.
My man.
That guy's
So-
awesome, too.
Me and Greg go way back. Me and Greg go way back.
And if you don't know who Greg Chason is, Greg Ellison. Greg Chason from Badlands back in the 80s, man.
No. Greg Chason is a god.
Yeah.
He's a god to me. He always will be a god because when I was a kid and he was playing that BC Rich Mockingbird fucking Longhorn on stage with fucking Steeler, I was like, he's like, he was called the Barbarian back then, but I was just like, Jesus Christ, this guy fucking shreds. And he was just looking at me going, I'm killing it.
That guy's freaking hilarious.
No,
Oh
he's
my God.
awesome. I love him.
Did you ever think about doing stand-up comedy?
No, not at all.
That's why we said to Greg, too. He's freaking.
Well, there's
Off the cuff all
actually a
the time.
group going around called Joker's Jesters, which is Rich's brother. Does Rich
Or
Junior
not?
Chest?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
There's two Riches in the local scene because you guys got Rich from Hell of Meatloaf.
Well, true enough. Yeah. So he's looking for comedians.
I'm not a comedian.
Get that.
I'm just a stupid musician.
A badass musician.
But no, seriously, going back to Greg Chason, he's one of my inspirations, one of my influences. Very early on, I roadied for him with Steeler. I roadied him with Surgical Steel. I roadied for him multiple times. He actually had me come up with one of his cover bands in the late 90s and play. And I don't know why he was so kind to me, but he always was. And God bless him. He was just one of those guys that I always looked up to and admired. And he could just get in this groove, and he still does, right? Like last time I saw him play was probably, I want to say 3 years ago. It was at a memorial show at Joe's Grotto, rest in peace.
Oh, yeah.
And Greg got into that groove, and I looked at him, and he slyly looked at me, and I said, "You son of a bitch!" And he's like, "Diddle-a-doo, diddle-a-doo, diddle-a-doo, diddle-a-doo," and I'm like, "You mother!" Oh. And he just, oh man, he gets in that groove. And as a bass player, if you know what that groove feels like, it's like the best feeling ever. It's like the best feeling ever. You're like, oh, you get chills. And that's how Greg does. That's how Greg does it, right? And he's just one of those guys that he's real. He's one of those guys that doesn't pull punches. And
If you're looking for a new guitar,
We'll come down
go
there next
to go to Bizarre Guitar.
yeah, Bizarre Guitar down there on I want to say 7th Avenue, right? Just north
Melrose
of Camelback.
Area.
Yeah, or Indian School. I'm sorry, north of Indian School. But you know what? The cool thing about Greg is that no matter what everybody said about him back in the day, he always treated me with this different air of respect, and I don't know why. All I can think is that it was because he was just that cool. So I have the utmost respect for him.
Yeah, get one of the guys from Icon on the Longhouse. Yeah, somebody.
Dan Wexler, maybe Steve Aquilino, one of those guys. Yeah, they're. I don't know if they're around anymore, but I know Dan is because I just run into him all the time.
Why am I thinking like one of Greg's brothers is in the band Icon? Maybe?
No.
No.
Greg's got Todd Chason, who was in Tough. He's got Kenny Chason, who was in. Oh shit! Sorry, Greg. Kenny Chason. Kenny Chason was in.
I
No, it wasn't Icon. It was in.
Tough. Yeah, that was another band.
Anyway, but there's 4 brothers that I know of because it's like me. I'm the oldest of 10. I got 6 brothers, 4 sisters. So Greg's like that. He's got bass in his blood, right? Am I boring you guys?
No. We're listening to you, man. You know, when you're talking, it's like
All right.
everybody's
All right.
listening. All right, Tough kicks ass too. Cameron, you got an old soul, man.
He does. He really
Oh,
does.
crap.
And you know what's awesome about Cameron? You know what's awesome about him is he's a jazz player.
Yeah,
He really
plays
is.
on Loud wound strings.
I can't do that.
Neither can
I hate that sound. It's like, eh. But Jaco Pastorius, Stanley Clark, those guys, they were part of my influence. And I think that's part of his as well. And
Gene Simmons is one of his
Well, I mean, you
Of
know, it
course,
just
yeah.
amazes me. Like, anytime you talk to Cameron and you mention any band, it's like he knows. Like,
Yeah.
You know, it's like he just like, he has a story to tell about everything, you know, and it's like, damn, dude, you really know your music history.
yeah.
So that's pretty cool,
Yeah.
though, you know, for, you know, early 20s, and you know that much about, you know, 80s and even older beyond that, you know, it's like he knows his shit.
Who's that
It's
beautiful
cool.
lady over there?
This is my friend Gina. We go way back to like.
Hi,
sophomore.
Gina.
So I haven't seen her since she's moved back here from Texas, and she's been here, I don't know how long.
7 months.
7 months. I haven't seen her yet till tonight. So we're going to dinner after.
Oh, cool. Where you guys
Yeah.
going?
I have no idea. I don't know. Maybe Manuel's.
Manuel's?
I was thinking Manuel.
I just came from Garcia's.
Really? I love Manuel's. Man.
What
Sorry,
else?
Trevor.
What else
Sorry,
we got?
Trevor.
What else we got?
Yeah, Tough kicks ass too. That's it, man. Man, Cameron's like full. Come on, Cameron. Got any more questions? We're running out of time here. We got-
Keel. That's what
That's
fucking
it.
Kenny was in.
That's it.
Keel.
God dang.
I am so sorry. I'm so sorry, Kenny. You were
I
in
knew it
Keel.
was a 4-letter
I
word.
fucking apologize.
I knew it. I was like, it was a local band, and, you know, and I'm like,
You got the right to rock.
yeah. So, next, what do you have coming up next?
Who's that fucker?
He's a fucking weirdo.
My phone turned sideways. And
That was
like,
awesome.
whoa.
That was awesome. You got to see my ugly face right up close.
Yeah. Well.
Face made for radio. World champion.
Boy, if you had this on your big screen TV, you got it all in your face.
So I do want to say just real quick, for folks who haven't, or maybe you do, we're playing April 9th. We're playing April 10th. We're at the Marquee April 10th with Atomic Pogs. If you seriously haven't been to that show, you need to go. Why? Because you're never going to see the era of Van Halen with fucking David Lee Roth again.
Like they used to be.
All right, so
Because I heard
here,
last show sucked.
here's a
ass.
question. All right, so Icky, remember last year you guys were supposed to play for my birthday, for my big 5-0, and COVID hit and it got canceled?
Oh, yeah.
Y'all want a second chance?
He's like, fuck no.
When's it at, tonight?
No,
I'm ready to go tonight.
No.
Change real quick.
no, May 9th. May 9th, I'm looking, I need at least one more band, and Fatal Malady.
Where's it at?
Here.
What time slot?
Well, let's see.
You're headlining. Come on.
10.
You're a
No.
headlining band,
What time slot?
Well, whatever. What time slot you want? Because
We want 10:30.
Let
I'm
me.
saying May 9th is a Sunday.
Yes, it's Mother's Day. For
Oh, okay.
all
So it's
ages.
also Mother's Day?
Yes, it's from 4 to 8.
It's Mother's Day, bitches.
4 to 8.
Blink
Okay,
182.
but here's the thing. Here's the thing too. Is I'm trying to get Fatal Malady. We're just waiting on an answer. How would you like to share a stage with Fatal Malady?
Fuck yes. With Brent, Dustin, and Clinton, and the other guys.
And Willem Allen, and Moises Estrada. Moises,
Say-
I
say-
saw
no.
you on here. So if you're still
Was
watching,
he on there?
He was earlier.
He had a few comments from other big bands.
Did he? But Moises was on here. But anyway,
We have a show the night before, but, I mean, we're We have enough stamina to go 2 nights in a row.
You don't have enough.
No, we do.
Yeah.
No, we do. We do.
I was like, dang.
do.
Okay.
You guys just gotta pop some of those stack potato shots.
So anyway,
See you all.
Fatal Malady, Clinton, Brent, if you guys are watching, we're waiting for an answer. And you know, you guys were supposed to play my birthday last year too.
Come on, guys.
Come on.
Fatal Malady, I love you guys. You know I love you. I'm a motherfucking up front. You know that.
So
There's a mic right there.
I know there is. I know there is. That's why I keep hitting it.
sorry, people, if you got your ears hurt.
I keep hitting it.
All right. May 8th, Oddity is playing the blues with
We are
First
playing the
Rock.
blues, yeah.
All right.
We are.
Hey, Dolores.
Hey!
Rocket, man.
Hey!
She lives in California. Yeah, she's watching from California.
Oh, give me. Let me. Hold on.
Uh-oh. He
We
wants to-
had our British watching.
Hey, stop it! Come on. Sorry about that, you guys.
I'm not done. Hold on.
Oh.
I'm not done. Oh, there we go.
Phone, man.
I know. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Spanish
Let me
No,
get.
you-
No, I'm sorry.
I'm not letting you touch my phone no more. All right, we gotta wrap it up, man. We gotta wrap it up.
Can't have it, can't have it.
Jesus, he's hot. Oh, damn! Oh, Dolores, girl, you need to come out here. Come out here. All right, so, yeah. She's a good looking lady too.
Yeah?
She's really pretty.
Let me see your titties.
Oh my God! I am so sorry.
Why would I say that? That is so misogynist.
You know what?
I apologize.
Lord.
I apologize on behalf of Penny and Travis. I didn't mean that.
Bullshit.
I am so sorry.
It's so rock and roll.
That, you know, he is so rock and roll. And he is hot. I mean, he's got that going for him. So, you got Grizzly Juice on Penny.
Wait, say that. Read that one out loud. Read that one out
You got
loud.
Grizzly Juice on Penny's phone. Oh. And
You got a mic on.
I know I do. I do. That's good. You gotta admit that's good. That's good.
Lord have mercy.
Grizzly
You know
Juice.
what? I have to say, this was the ultimate interview right here.
It was fun.
All right, we got to go, man. It's 7:01.
Let's give him some love.
All right, we're out of time.
Longhouse!